Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. Coming to you live bright and early, Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wow. Long weekend. I had a long weekend anyway. Supposed to have a baseball or softball tournament, but it got canceled. So that's cool. Yep. Good old storms moved in through the night. Friday. Well, they moved in Friday. Friday games are canceled as we were on our way. And then Saturday, they opened up the fields, checked out the fields. Only 5 of them were good to go. So they canceled the whole tournament because apparently 5 fields is not enough. So that's cool. Ended up, spending like $150 on the trip. Kind of I'd say it wasn't really a waste. We still got to spend some good family time. So stayed with my dad while we were over there. So that was good. So I won't say it was a complete waste of time and money, but hey, you can't change the weather. You can't make it do depends on who you talk to. But well, you can for sure change the weather, but let's not go there. Anyway, welcome back, guys. We're gonna get ready for the week. Get you ready for the week here. Let's see. Today is March 18th, 2024. Solana broke $200 as Bitcoin continues to correct. We will see where we think Bitcoin is going to end up landing, if it has already landed. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. It's hard to tell right now for me, but it's looking good. It's looking good, but we'll get into that. We'll talk about Solana. We'll talk about the Memecoin SLERF. We'll talk about that. SLERF's up here all weekend too. We have a tournament this weekend. It's in town, so no travel. Yay! So no travel. That is nice. That is nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on into it. Fear and Greed Index. Oh wait, what's not? Before we move on, hit that like button. Thank you. Boost me in the YouTube algorithms. Fear and Greed Index sitting at an 85, so we're down from 92. We got up to 92 at our best, and now we're down to 85. So we are cooling off. We have cooled off a little bit on our sentiment. Still extreme greed. Awesome. I want the markets to have bullish sentiment because that means people keep buying more and the number go up. All right. Market cap down almost like $100 billion, $1.335 trillion for Bitcoin. Ethereum, $429 billion. Solana, $92 billion, getting close to that $100 billion mark. And it is growing fast, 40% on the 7-day. Can't stop the soul train, baby. Can't stop it. Cannot stop the soul train. Let's go ahead and get on over to the charts. We're going to start with Bitcoin. We'll get into some Solana, get into some Solana news, and then maybe wrap it out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a headache, and I don't know if it's because I had 0 caffeine yesterday or what. Because I have a lot of caffeine all the time. So when I go without it, it's like my body is just like, you need some caffeine, bro. But sometimes you gotta take a break. You gotta take a break from the caffeine so you can sleep. I went to bed early last night so I could prepare for today. All right. Starting out let's go out to the weekly on Bitcoin. See what we're looking like here. I think if this candle can hold here, our new weekly candle, man, that's a little bit of an indecisive candle. Let's go ahead and throw up an RSI on here. Good morning, amigos. Good morning, Mark Dutch. Good morning, Justin Eubanks. I don't know that word. I'm your paracetamol. No worries. Do I want to know what that word is? That's a word I don't know. So I don't know. So our relative strength is looking kind of good, actually. So we don't want to see this. We don't want to see these. We don't want to see weakness in our strength as we are climbing to the upside, because that just shows that there's no momentum backing the movement to the upside. So as long as our momentum is following along with our price, then we should continue higher. Now, whether or not that means now or later is the big question. It's an airplane. Well, I had no idea, sir. I had no idea. But yeah, as long as this thing continues, as long as our strength, our momentum continues to be strong and doesn't waver, doesn't go against the price, then everything is good. Doesn't mean we can't get corrections, but it does mean that we are healthy and moving in a positive direction. Now, we are struggling right back at that all-time high. If we can break back above that and close above last week's high, then I would expect $100,000 to be our next stop. And no, I'm not kidding. I'm pretty much convinced, I have full conviction that we are heading to 100K as our next stop. Possibly right around the halving, maybe before, maybe a little after, not really sure. Timing is never, you can't really time the markets like that on a like a macro scale. You can try, but it's hard. I can throw up I quit Red Bulls last Monday. It was a rough week. Still drink coffee. Yeah. But I looked at this correction right here, and I pulled a fib on it, or not a fib. I pulled a bars pattern on it because it reminded me of the correction that we're in right now, and it does kind of come down a little more, but it kind of makes a lot of sense at the same time. So, and if I pull from was it the start of the move, or was it this one? I think it's from this one. Yeah, we come straight down to the golden pocket, and our target on that is about $108,000. And funny enough, if I go and I pull a fib from the macro high to the low, if it'll get on there we go. It takes us right up to about that 1.618 on the macro, little above it. So a little bit of confluence there. Bars patterns are not to be, they're to be taken with a grain of salt. Okay, that doesn't mean we can get there that quickly. This has us hitting that 100K mark in about May, so I could definitely see that, and I could definitely see some more correcting in here as we make our way towards the halving. And then after the halving, we can have that a little bit of a pullback correction, and then our final leg up as far as this wave up to the upside goes. Throw some waves in the chat for them wave ups. Quitting Red Bulls. I quit Red Bulls a long time ago and only drink Ghost energy drinks because they are sugar-free. And the sugar in energy drinks is what gives you the jitters. So I definitely stopped that. It also put on a little extra fat. So when I stopped drinking the Red Bulls, it kind of took off that extra fat. So there you go. So yeah, Bitcoin, I think we could see a little more of a correction in here. We might not be done. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Because what I really want to see is and this is the 4 hour, so what I really want to see is a bullish divergence, which we do have a hidden bullish divergence in here, where we are creating lower lows on our oscillators and higher highs on our price. That's a hidden bullish divergence. So that could mean that this is that the bottom is in, or it's it's time to reverse and we can start heading to the upside. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll be looking to see if we see something like this, creating a move like that, bouncing off of that trend line, and then coming up to the upside. This is also would be a head and shoulders pattern. So that could be what we are looking for. Other than that, we lose this trend line and we will fall down to the next level, which is going to be right in this zone here, right on this wick, wiki fresh, right there. So that's what I think we could see, but maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. So one of the reasons why I think we could see that is because we do have FOMC this week, so it's going to be a kind of more volatility is all I'm going to say. We just got to expect more volatility because FOMC is this week. Now I'm going to take this range from this low to this high, and we still have this big volume node right here at our value area low. So that is definitely a point of interest as well. And we could see we could dip our toes into the ice cold waters and maybe even see a small little spike down here at $50.1 thousand. So maybe not. There's a lot of volume here, so that could hold us up here. So just something to be aware of, that we could see that move further down. But hey, we'll just have to play it day by day, see how it goes. Zoom in a little more. Let's take a look. Look-see. Let's see if we see anything. Let's pull up some chart prime. So we're underneath the dynamic reactor on the chart prime. Typically that's bearish, so definitely something to watch there, pay attention to there. I know I moved my charts around a lot. I've had a lot of caffeine this morning. Not really. I've only had a little bit of a coffee, but I don't know. We'll see. You did the sugar-free? There you go. I wouldn't quit the caffeine cold turkey if I were you. Just take 1 cup of coffee with mug. With cup, I mean cup. He means a cup. Just a cup. Okay? Not the buckets you Americans normally use. Like my baby Yoda. That's funny. Don't underestimate caffeine. It's a serious drug. It could cause a headache for about 1 week when you stop taking it. Yes, 100%. That is 100% true. I just noticed that my chats are not coming through again, but they're coming through on my widget, so I can still see them there. So, but let me see. Okay, I wouldn't quit. Oh, it is coming through. I wouldn't quit the. Okay, wait, no, the one that you just sent didn't come through. That's weird. It's really weird. Anyway. We'll just have to move on and see what happens. So yeah, dynamic reactor, we are below that. So what I want to see in order for us to really turn bullish, because right now I'm still leaning bearish. I'm not looking for longs yet, is I do want to break that dynamic reactor. Like I showed you that, we do have a possible head and shoulders playing out in here. So I do want to get above that dynamic reactor, and yeah, and hopefully we can this week, and then we can continue our merry ways to the upside. But for now, we have a lot of bearish confluence kind of holding us down. So we just gotta kind of be patient. Be patient. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Wait for the market to prove to you that it has reversed and is moving to the upside. All right. There we go. Let's move on. Let's see, what is the Dixie doing? Ooh, Dixie looks primed for a move to the upside. I have not moved these over in a while. Let's see how these are shaping up. Phenomena. This is like my usual my theme music. Right, this is the 1 hour zoom out. There we go. Been studying this one here for quite some time. All right, we could see a little push up in the Dixie, which could give us a little bit of a pullback on Bitcoin, and the rest of crypto. Unless you're Solana. Solana just doesn't want to stop. Solana just does not want to stop. But yeah. So yeah, our Dixie does look like it could see some more upside to this level right here that was previous resistance. Then it tried to turn it into support, but it fell through massively. Tried to get caught here, so trying to move back up. It's just all just cannot get through that 103. Cannot get to that 104. That's what it's struggling with. So the Dixie could be seeing a little more rejection right there at 103.68-ish. And if it gets that rejection, then I would expect the rest risk on assets to get moving. Let's go back over here. Let's go to, what's it called? Forex Factory. Today, Junior. Take a look. See, today there's nothing. Okay, nothing today. Anything tomorrow? Nothing tomorrow. Everything's basically waiting for. We got building permits, whatever. Everything's waiting for the FOMC. So we have federal funds rate, the FOMC. Yep. So we have all of that Wednesday. Everything today and tomorrow is going to be a setup for Wednesday as far as price action goes. So just be mindful of that. And then we have, and that comes at, I believe it's at 2. Yeah, 2 p.m. Wednesday, Central or Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday, we have unemployment claims, flash manufacturing, PMI, flash services, PMI, a little bit of stuff. But the big news is going to be the FOMC. And then we have Fed Chair Powell speaking Friday at 9 a.m. So he just gave a testimony. He's probably going to say everything he needs to say on Wednesday, so I wouldn't put too much weight into the end of the week stuff. So yeah, we'll yeah, it's not Wednesday's the day. Wednesday's the day to watch. So Wednesday's the day to be careful. That is, Ethereum has had a nice pullback. Let's go from this low. No. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. So the Ethereum's going to be about the same as Bitcoin, and it has already kind of poked into, hasn't gotten quite down to that wick just yet, but from the move from this low to this high, it has retraced to the golden pocket. Could it come down to that 786? Yes, it could. What is going on here? Do I have two different? Okay, I do. Okay, I have a macro fib on there. All right. I was like, what is going on? There's a whole bunch of stuff over here. All right. So we do have a macro 618 right here, right in between our 786 and 886 of this range here. So we could be seeing price continue down to the downside on Ethereum. What I would like to see is, and this is for Bitcoin too, is if we do get that move down like this, I would like to see our oscillators, our RSI, and pretty much whatever kind of oscillator you use, I'd like to see it maintain that low right here. I don't want to see us come down below it, because that would give us a proper bullish divergence, and then we can really get our way out of here. So that is what I would like to see personally. is a little more downside to really give us a proper bullish divergence instead of that hidden bullish divergence. And then I would be a little bit more comfortable in saying, okay, that's it. We can keep moving to the upside. But, we've had 3 weeks basically of just, economic news after economic news, and it's just been kind of clearing out all kinds of liquidity in the market. So we just got to be cautious, and we got to wait for the dust to settle and be careful, and that's what we're doing. We don't want to wipe out. We don't want to wipe out like this guy. Solana Memecoin SLERF accidentally burns $10 million worth of funds raised from pre-sale investors. Tell me it is not a security. Anyway, a new Solana-based Memecoin SLERFs up, has faced significant challenges after the project's developer accidentally burnt a major portion of the token supply, effectively losing $10 million or the entirety of pre-sale participants' money. Oof. Guys, I effed up. The project's official X account wrote, I burned the LP and the tokens that were set aside for the airdrop. Mint authority is already revoked, so I cannot mint them. There's nothing I can do to fix this. I am so effing sorry. Oh my goodness. The SLERF team later went to an X Spaces to elaborate further on the situation. I'm sick to my stomach, team member Slorg said in a space on X. I'm literally about to throw up. I'm lost for words, they added. I don't know what to do. After Slorg called the SLERF project a side quest, a Spaces participant chimed in, losing $10 million on a side quest is crazy. I shouldn't be laughing because this is people's money, but Jesus. The price of SLERF has pumped approximately 242% over the past hour off the back of the news, with various participants in the X Space claiming the best course of action moving forward is to send it to $1 billion. According to on-chain data highlighted by Look On Chain, one trader made over $3 million in 12 minutes trading SLERF. Oh my goodness. The latest mishap follows a weekend rife with Solana-based Memecoin pre-sales, during which various random projects emerged and received significant funding, often amounting to millions of dollars. This article has been updated with additional information, blah, 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 from the block. Wow. So, accidentally burning $10 million. Holy crap. And you wonder why some people are scared to get into crypto. Because you can't get that back. You can't get that back. I mean, you can get it back, but it's not an easy road. Solana, $209 coming up on it. Wow. This might save them. This might save the SLERF people, okay, from total wipeout. Is Solana, lock your fibs. Solana is approaching that 786 out of $211 of the full macro retrace move. So I would definitely be cautious right here. But if it breaks through there, I mean, there's almost nothing stopping it to, $400+. So let's go ahead and throw a fixed range volume profile on this whole move. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Nothing here. It might just keep on going. Solana is on a mission. It is on a mission to what? $500? You think? You think we're going to $500? The chart is wild. Did you see Bomi? I still don't know how to say this. Is it Bohm or Bomi? I have not seen Bohm, but it's been kind of crazy. Let's go to SLERF. Let's see. Nope, SLERF's not in here. Oh, it's token pre-sale, so Bohm USD. So yeah, Solana, we're just going to keep rocking, I guess, on Solana. Oh, look at that. Nice. Let's go to the 1 hour. Wow, okay, so it just got listed on Binance. Let's try another exchange. Huobi? Whoa. All right. What does this move from the bottom to the top? 5,600%. Jeez, my Louise. Got to 1 billion market cap in 2 days. What? 1 billion market cap in 2 days? Don't forget, guys, market cap is just supply, price times circulating supply. So, but that's still crazy. So it broke 1 cent. This might be the next SHIB. What is this? What even is this? Boom. Bomi. Book of Meme. Oh my god. Book of Meme. The Book of Meme. Book of Memes. Bomi. I'm bullish on Bomi. It's got a bunch of PayPay stuff on it. This might be the next PayPay. If you are to get into this kind of stuff, guys, please do not trade it on leverage. Just do spot buys. Just be careful. Not financial advice. Just be careful. Okay. Circulating supply 55 billion, 55.2 billion. All right. Total supply, I guess it started off at 69 billion, but it's at 68 billion. I guess they burned some got lost, something. Is there a cap? Do they have a cap? Max supply? Ooh, no cap. Cap, that's cap. No cap, cap. Market cap sitting at 750. Looks like somebody decided to take $250 million worth of profits on this one. So just be careful with the memes, guys. Be careful with the memes. But yeah, if I was to try and get in on something like this, I would, let's see, down to the 886. So this is already kind of pushing it to where it might come down lower. So then I would start looking at 0.011 cent, 1 cent, less than 1 cent. It might not go there. It might not go there because people will want to buy it. So, and we do have a nice block here of orders right there. This nice range right here, consolidated before it moved further to the upside. And that's the same right here. I mean, that's why it's stopped right here as well, because we have this whole consolidation range, and that's why price is down in here. So next level would be right here, about that 1 cent range. And I mean, it's at 1 cent right now. This might be something to hop into. I've got to find it on an exchange that I have. I might throw a few dollars in here. Only on spot. Only on spot. We'll just have to see. It looks, everybody keeps talking about how they missed this move. But if we go over to Le Pepe and we take a look at the Pepe, we could see, let's go to where it initially took off. Look how long, well, Pepe's been around for a while, hasn't it? A lot longer than I thought. Zoom out. Thank you. So yeah, we could see some dragging down, or yeah. That's what usually happens. Usually you have a big pump. So it might actually be done, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that. I didn't mean to click that one. It's 6 o'clock. Who cares? Poloniex. Nope, not Poloniex. HTX. Thank you. All right. So yeah, big initial drop. Where's the one that I had it? Oh, it's got me on perps. No wonder. There we go. All right. So big move up. I would. It's kind of tough. Let's get rid of these boxes. Let's start from the bottom. Go to the top. There we go. I mean, all the way down to the 0.886 is 0.003635 cents. So all the way down to the 786 is 0.006. Okay? Those are levels to watch. Outside of that, there's not really enough here to go off of. This is kind of like if you're going to get into it, just like kind of DCA as it's on its way down. And do not put anything in this that you are not willing to lose. Okay? Next new thing is Bink, sister of Bonk. I'm not even kidding. I'm not buying it though. I mean, Bink Bonk. Bink Bonk. Bink Bonk. Bink Bonk. This could also be a giant bull flag. So, yeah, you never know. But yeah, do not put any more money in here than you're willing to lose. Okay? That you can afford to lose. If it's between your rent and this meme coin, pay your rent. Okay? Please. Please. Please do that for me. Pay your rent. But that could be a nice giant bull flag. But we'll have to wait and see. This thing could just drag its butt all the way down there. And then blanch, you know. That's typically how these things go. You know, they get a nice little pump off the initial exchange listings, and then they have a several month correction. But we'll just have to wait and see on that. Anyways, I got to get out of here. I got to go. I got to go. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate every single last one of you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And be safe out there riding those waves, guys, because there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on that you got to be mindful of, okay? There's people, that market makers out to try and take your money, okay? So just be careful. Be careful. We don't everybody else to wipe out, okay? You can't buy them all Dutch. I mean, you can try. You can try, but you can't, okay? Thanks for joining me. As always, have a radical day and ride the waves. Peace out.